Well, hey kids, for those of you following along at home, I did a bit of a teaser a few weeks back and then nothing. So I apologize about that, but it's actually rained every weekend since I did that. And even though the special surprise arrived almost a month ago now, haven't been able to get her out in the sunshine. So I thought 4th of July, it's time for a special 4th of July reveal. So let's take a look what's actually hiding in the garage. There she is, everybody. It's a 1980 Chevrolet C3 Corvette. They're a lot less common over here in Australia land than they are over in America, and a little bit more expensive too, but I got a really good deal on this one. She's running, registered for a full year, totally drivable, good condition, and I think I took a bit of a page out of Hoovy's Garage's book. I think I've got the cheapest running registered Corvette in the country. So let's get her out in the sun, take a closer look.
Right outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings a grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate, I guess that's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running.
So what does the cheapest Corvette in the country look like? Heck of a lot better than a lot of the more expensive Corvettes, actually. I think I got a real steal on this one. This is definitely an investment piece for me, probably my first real investment piece for a car. It does have a few little things with it, but nothing that wasn't disclosed to me. It's not actually a 427, it's just a poser. 350 in there, freight motor, nothing particularly exciting. Goes down the road nicely though. The speedo doesn't work. Air conditioning hasn't been hooked up since it was brought into the country, so they have to degas everything to bring them into the country, and they never bothered to put it back. But why would you? I mean, it's a T-top there, so you take the roof off in the summer, so you're never going to use the AC anyway. And then lastly, cruise control. But everything else, it seems pretty tight. Driven it a bit now. Very happy with it. I'm going to put the car seat in there now, and 4th of July, I think it is time to go cruising in the Corvette and represent our American roots. Okay, we've got our top off. We have a car seat in the car. We have a child in the car seat. I think it's time to go and get some celebratory 4th of July milkshakes and hamburgers! Alright, so here we are, cruising along in what I have deemed the cheapest running and registered C3 Corvette in Australia for our 4th of July celebration. We're going to go and get some hamburgers and some milkshakes. Got our co-pilot Joel over there. Lean in, Joel, can you see it? Oh, let's give us a thumbs up at least. There he is. And this thing cruises along real nice for something that was probably a little bit less than what normally a project car would cost. I'm pretty amazed. It's history of this car, as far as I know, it came into Australia about 10 years ago. It's lived on the central coast of New South Wales. Had two different owners. They both looked after it very well, but neither of them really drove it. So now it's time it gets some miles under its belt. So Joel and I and the rest of the boys are going to spend time together putting miles on this thing. So I'll tell you a bit about how I ended up with this car. I've been looking for a two-seater for a little while. I'm a car guy, as you probably worked it out. I'm not a motorhead, but I love driving. I love hanging out American fleet that we have fun with when we're over there. I haven't had anything over here in Australia until now. This is my first investment piece here in Australia. I think these are really underrated vehicles. The C3 Corvette, I think it's a beautiful car, a wonderful shape, but it was always had a bit of a stigma of being the midlife crisis or the old man's muscle car, and actually they're not really much of a muscle car. The 350 doesn't have a huge amount of horsepower. I don't know what the actual figures are. They're more of a cruiser, even though they look like they go a million miles an hour, they really don't. So it's a great car for us. The boys and I will hang out, use it as a milkshake getter or ice creams, maybe baby chinos, things like that. Today we're going to go and do something, the most American thing we can think of, to celebrate 4th of July, wish America a happy birthday, and yeah, we'll have some fun in this car and we'll keep you updated over the weeks and months to come with all of our different adventures. But for now, we're just going to go for a cruise and we'll say hi later.
Headstone reads or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of the wind-found Dixie whistle in the
Well, here we are, the most American thing we could do within 10 minutes of our house. Happy 4th of July, everybody. See you later.